What I'm about to tell you is extremely important. I'm one of the first people to get a Neuralink implant in my skull. If you guys can see and don't really know what a Neuralink is, it's kind of like an electronic chip from Elon Musk embedded in your skull. At first it was kind of like a Fitbit, kept track of vital signs, stuff that was going on in my body. Eventually it's gotten to a point where I can move a mouse without even touching a computer. I can connect, I can download, I can transfer information. I'm not the only person that has one of these now, and how we can communicate. This is what's going to happen for the rest of the world. Eventually, this technology will be, maybe not in you, your kids, your grandkids. This is what's coming next. Welcome to the year 2025. Have fun. My name.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. We're back with another video. Before I get started, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash, to the elder apostles, the elder bishop of Great Millstone, who rule well. I'd like to give double honor. Shalom to the 144,000, to the 1/3, to the hopeful elect. Shalom. We're here with a video I'm going to call Make No Tarry Turn into the True M.O.T.B. And as you've seen in the video, the man say he one of the first few people who got the Neuralink from Elon Musk. That man, he got a brain chip drilled into his skull, as you've seen in the video, implanted into his brain. Now he can move stuff. He can move a computer mouse with his mind. Like he said, him and the other people, now they can communicate through the chip. Plus various other things that are going to come once the M.O.T.B is made mandatory by the higher ups, by the super elites, shall I say. And we're starting to see that this prophecy that's been told in the Bible is slowly but surely coming to fruition. That is speaking loud and clear about what the M.O.T.B is, and not none of these stuff like people say sin or sleeping with white women or some other kind of thing. Whatever they say the M.O.T.B is, beside what the elder apostles and bishop and the men of GMS have been preaching for years, of what the true mark of the beast is gonna be. So first, let's start off in Revelation 13, where it tells us what the mark of the beast is. All right, this is Revelation 13, verse 16 and 17. And he called it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark. And we know that wearing marks, if you look it up, go into the Greek, karak, which means a physical mark, in their right hand or in their forehead. And as we just seen, this man got a Neuralink brain chip where inside his forehead. And there is no man, and that no man may buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the number of the beast or the number of his name. The name of the beast or the number of his name, Salaki. And we seen when the man touched the side of his forehead, saying, yeah, I got the mark implanted. He one of the first few people. And right now, he probably can't buy anything, but you can believe they're setting up the technology, the programs, the algorithms, all those things, to where soon that chip is going to be able to hold all his credit card, his ID, and everything else. But it also going to allow them to be able to track him, not just digitally, but physically as well. And we're seeing this slowly happen. We're watching this major prophecy, one of the last major prophecies in the Bible's come to fruition, that is speaking for itself. I mean, at this point, there's nothing that people can actually say against this prophecy that is not the RFID chip or the Neuralink. When the prophecy is literally telling you right now, as we watching this video, what it is. So taking your time and window shopping and believing these other camps about what the M.O.T.B could be or what it might be is leading you down a corridor to destruction, because this prophecy it might be look like it's slowly coming about, but it's coming, and it's telling you, hey, this is the mark of the beast. If you truly had a spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai upon you, you will see it and turn to the truth of what it really is. We're going to go here to Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak. We're at the end. And what it's doing is speaking. It's telling you. You see the one where they talk about the grain of rice, the RFID chip, like a grain of rice getting put into your hand. Now you got the Neuralink that's showing you getting put into his head. It's speaking to you. It's telling you what Revelation 13:16 had already told you. It's showing you. It's getting put in your head and your forehead. Man. This prophecy is literally telling you, but a lot of people still can't see it and not lie. See, it shall speak and not lie, and it's not lying. They're literally telling you almost word for word what those two chips are, Neuralink and the RFID chip. It's telling you. They tell you the things you can do with it. If you understand technology, you can understand where it's actually going after it's finally completed and everybody can get their hands on it. All right. For the vision is yet for appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it shall surely come. It will not tarry. Now, before we continue on, we're gonna look up this word tarry. And like I said, man, that this vision is speaking. It's literally telling you. Yahweh Shem Shai has the vision telling you what it is. There's people still gonna fight against it, but hey, that's to their destruction. That they don't take heed of what the true mark of the beast is. And for those who out there who still window shopping, hey man, that time is coming quick. As it says, we're gonna look up that word tarry so you know what that means. All right, we got two different tarries as well, so we might want to look up both.
Strong's H4102. Mahach. Second entry. Mamach.
Maha, meaning to linger, tarry, to wait, to delay. Apparently, a demonstrative from H4100, properly to question or hesitate, i.e., by implication, to be reluctant, to delay, to linger, to stay, to sales, to tarry. So just because it's delaying, just because it's not being made, mandatory to take don't mean it ain't coming. The fact that they're even showing you videos of people having it and the things they can do is telling you, yeah, it's tarrying, but it's coming too. That's why the scripture said, wait for it. It will surely not tarry. Because once they get here, once they're put into the point to where you have to have it, guess what? That's why I said it will surely come. It will not tarry. We will go to this second one.
Strong's H309. Aher. Aher.
Aher, to delay, to hesitate, to tarry, to defer, remain behind. To delay, tarry, to cause one to delay, hinder, to keep back, to delay, to wait, to stay behind, but not in hope. So that's why I say even though it tarry, even though it delay, wait for it, because it will surely come, and it would not tarry, it would not delay, it would not be held up, because once they say, "Hey, everyone has to get this," it won't be one of those. Well, maybe in a year or so. No, they're gonna put the world in a position to where they have to get it. So we're in a time to where if you don't have Yahweh Bashim and Hawashai, you're gonna end up taking this M.O.T.B, thinking that it's something else. Remember, the deceiver and the deceived are his. Meaning Yahweh Bashim and Hawashai is deceiving both. Because we're close to that time to where Yahweh Bashim and Hawashai is gonna have this thing come about, and where it's gonna be forcefully implemented to the whole world. All right, this is 2 Ezra 4:37. By measure he has By measure he had measured the times, and by number he had numbered the time. And he doeth not move nor stir them until said measure be fulfilled. And that measure is almost here, man. If you're not following the truth that Yahweh Bashim Hawashai gave the elder apostles and bishop a great millstone to warn the world of what's going to happen, the men on down who go out there daily preaching and teaching, edifying, telling you the truth of the Bible, telling you what the truth of the M.O.T.B is, man, you're going to get caught up in this thing. And once that time comes, you ain't going to have time to be able to repent. Now, once you took the mark, it's over with. You're sealed, and your destruction is nigh. When those nukes come, and you're going to have to fight a nuclear fire, and I promise you, you will lose. You will lose. But like I said, man, you're in a time to where that time is almost being fulfilled. You're being warned by the men of the Lord. Hey, the microchip is the M.O.T.B. The microchip is the M.O.T.B. The Neuralink is the M.O.T.B. It's buku videos you can look up of the men of GMS, starting with the elder apostles and everyone on down, put out to tell you what the mark of the beast is. You can play with it and think it's something else, but in the end, you're going to be made a fool. Because Yahweh Bashim Hawashai has, through his men, the prophets, he have them giving you warning. And it tells you here in Ezekiel 3:17, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. That's you so-called black Latinos and Native American, and you speckled birds. Therefore hear the words out of my mouth and give them warning for me. And we're giving you warning that the M.O.T.B is the RFID chip and that Neuralink brain chip that they're coming out with. You're getting warning. How about Shema Shai? Hey, you don't take that warning, hey, the blood is off our head. Matter of fact, let's go read that in the chapter because they can continue on talk about that. All right, verse 18. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou giving him no warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked ways to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thy hand. See, we don't tell you what the mark of the beast is. We try to hold it to ourselves and let you just go about in the world and you get killed for taking it. The Lord is going to require that at our head. That's why we're telling you what the true mark of the beast is. Not only to give you warning, but to do what the Lord has required us to do as being the watchmen of Israel. But let's see what happens once we do give you warning and you don't want to listen. Verse 19, yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked ways, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. And that's what we're looking for, deliverance from Yahweh Ba'ashem and Hawashai. By doing this work, by teaching this truth, by warning the people of what the M.O.T.B is and not what it ain't. Now you can listen, you can follow, you can keep thinking those other groups have the true breakdown. But once it's made for you to see what it truly is, it's gonna probably more than likely gonna be too late. More than likely gonna be too late. Cause why? Y'all didn't want to turn to the truth. Y'all want to listen to lies, to be deceived, and they're gonna cause you your destruction. Cause this is the time right now to where you need to turn to what the truth of the M.O.T.B is. Turn to the true prophets of Yahweh Ba'ashem Hawashai. Listen to the things that they tell you. Prepare yourself and come back to Yahweh Ba'ashem Hawashai the correct way. We're going to end out here in Sirach 5 and 7. Make no tarrying to turn to Yahweh. Make no delay, right? We just read that. We read the definition of tarry. So make no delay when turning to Yahweh Ba'ashem Hawashai. And put off not day to day. So don't put off coming to Yahweh Ba'ashem Hawashai, coming to his prophet, learning the truth of the Bible, doing the work the correct way. Learning that the M.O.T.B is the neural link in the RFID microchip. Don't put that off, man. Why? Why you can't put it off? For suddenly shall the wrath of Yahweh Ba'ashem Hawashai come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed. See? You keep making plans where, you know what, I'm going to just wait a little bit and see what happens. I don't know if what they're saying is true. I don't know what this group saying is true. I'm going to just wait. No, man, you can't. Because suddenly, like a thief in the night, the destruction that coming from Yahweh Ba'ashem and Hawashai is going to be upon you. And perish in the day of vengeance. And we know that day of vengeance is talking about when Yahushua come back and he taking vengeance upon all the nations. And guess what? Since you didn't want to turn back to the truth in time, you're going to be caught up in their destruction. When the chariots are sending out concentrated laser beam fire, destroying everything, and when those nukes get dropped on this place. So make no tarrying when turn to Yahweh Ba'ashem Hawashai. Because suddenly, hey, you can be destroyed. Now, before I go, let's get this, try this in the Good News translation. Salaki. Come back to the Lord quickly. See? Come back to Yahweh Ba'ashem Hawashai quickly. Come up under his true prophets. Don't think you can keep pushing it off. See? You can't think like that, man. His anger can come upon you suddenly. We're going to look at that word, suddenly. Suddenly, quickly, and unexpectedly. So while you out there diddle-dabbling, thinking that the M.O.T.B is something else beside what the Men of GMS, starting with the elders, apostles, has been teaching. Hey, while you sitting there thinking everything's okay, quickly and unexpectedly, the destruction from Yahweh Shem Shah can come upon you. And you will die under his punishment. There you go. It's as simple as that. So make no tarrying when turning to what the truth of the M.O.T.B is. Because your destruction will come quickly. But that's all I had on that. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Shem Shah. Shalom.